we got to start it with Morgan Frost.
Dude.
I heard at the end of the broadcast, Bush say, listen, other guys had more points. I think Travis Konechny had a 3-point night. Scott Lawton had a goal and an assist. But Morgan Frost, with the penalty shot goal and just his overall play, he was the best flyer on the ice tonight in my mind.
Yeah, and he played so well that Torts actually bumped him up in the power play unit. He got bumped up to the first unit. We'll talk about the power plays, I'm sure, but definitely that first unit looked a lot better when Frost was in there because in general, like, I don't know what it was. I don't know if Frost got his Wheaties before the game or took that nice nap that we always talk about, but he came out here with confidence and he was flying out on the ice. He looked like a confident player. And like, I know we keep talking about this conversation that happened in Torts' office, but dude, this is a man now. This isn't a boy. This isn't a prospect. This is an NHL player. And he's improving right before our eyes, Bill.
Yeah, he played 20 minutes tonight, 2016.
A goal.
I'm just looking at the forwards. Farabee played 2022. Tippett, 2105. Konechny, 2158. So, yeah, he's basically your second. I mean, outside of what center played more than him? None. Yeah, Couturier only played 15:44. Now a lot of this is the power play time. He did end up taking taking Couturier's spot on that top power play unit, and I did not see Coots back out there with the second unit.
Yeah.
So maybe that had something to do with it. 7 power plays. Maybe that's a little bit of the disparity there, but the confidence is what is really standing out to me with Morgan Frost. I mean, the patience on that penalty shot goal. You can't do that unless you're a confident player. But just little plays he's making, gets the puck in the neutral zone, high in the defensive zone tonight. Forechecker right on him. He doesn't panic. He doesn't look to just dish it off like a grenade. Let me get the hell away from this thing. Skates back, loses the guy, and then makes a play up through the neutral zone after that. Like, I'm seeing him make some defensive plays. He had a few nice back checks tonight. There was just one, I think, like, around the 8 or 9 minute mark of the first period. Coyotes have the puck down low. He just comes in, lifts a stick, takes the puck, plays going the other way.
Yeah.
He's doing all of the little stuff as well as producing offensively right now. I never saw this. Like, to start this season, I mean, coming off of the second half that Morgan Frost had and the way the coaching staff, namely John Tortorella, was talking about him, like, he did some good things. We'll see. He's got a lot to prove. Like, totally non-committal. And then we saw how they used him, took him in and out of the lineup a lot, especially to start the season. Has been a healthy scratch a ton. I thought there's just no way he has a place here in the future of the Philadelphia Flyers. Will he get traded this year? Well, who knows? He's signed through next season. But, like, when this team's good, the Michkov, as you can see, the Mad Russian hoodie makes its way back to our set. But, like, that's the timeline in my head of when he arrives, who's going to be here, who's going to be a part of this thing. I saw very little chance Morgan Frost was. I have changed my mind. One, he's the team's best center right now. I just told you the ice time.
That's crazy.
Like, he is playing better than Sean Couturier. I think Couturier is going to maybe not get back to what he was prior to the injury. I think he's going to be fine going forward, at least for a few years. I don't think Morgan Frost is a better hockey player than him, but he is playing better than him right now. And he's earning his time out there. And no matter who you put him on the ice with, those players are better. When Cam Atkinson is out on the ice with Morgan Frost, Cam Atkinson looks like he can play still.
No, seriously,
and the rest of the time, Cam Atkinson, I do not notice. Now, he made some good plays tonight to set up some guys, but it is when he's out there with Morgan Frost. He sprung Frost on the breakaway that led to the penalty shot. I think he also set up Farabee on a rush. Atkinson's doing some good things, but Frost has been at another level. Last year I just thought a lot of it was like, okay, yeah, he's putting up points, but you see this chemistry developing between him and Owen Tippett, and it was Owen Tippett is taking over games, and Morgan Frost is getting the assist on a play that Owen Tippett made, to score the goal. Now it's almost reverse, where, Tippett, he looks good out there. But Morgan Frost is the guy right now that is just noticeable on most of his shifts. He's making plays. I'm I'm ecstatic because it's like found money right now.
Yeah.
I did not think this was going to be the case, and it looks like you have a player on your hands.
Is Morgan Frost making other players look better? What a crazy world that we are living in right now.
It's what a center needs to do with a puck distributor like Morgan Frost. Yes. This is what you need out of him, not just to have, a few points at the end of the night. That's always good. You need your cookies. You get paid for production. Guys want to put points up. But to control the game the way he has really been special to see. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Morgan Frost's ceiling is now. And we'll talk to Charlie about that as well when he joins us in a little bit.
3 guys tonight all had the lead for shots on goals for the Flyers. One of those guys is Morgan Frost, Travis Konechny, and Owen Tippett. I think that is very telling, and being able to put Frost in that category as well is really dope too. He's growing before our eyes, and can't wait to see more from him this year. But this is definitely a big check mark to take off of the list, my opinion, because I wanted to see more from Morgan Frost. And like you mentioned earlier in the year, we weren't sure if there was a future for Morgan here in Philly, but he's cementing that.
We all silly like the mayor.